Chris, you guys really managed to, I guess, at the end of the first half, they hit some threes, probably some threes. You wish you defended better. You did. You really, closed down and really didn't even let them shoot there in the third quarter.
Yeah, I told the boys I thought for the first half they played great defense for 14 minutes. Last two minutes, I don't know what we were playing.
Yeah.
They got, like I said, we controlled the boards. They were big. They got nice size. That was our main concern at the beginning. Make sure we rebound. We out-rebounded 34 to 24 by 10. So I thought we did a great job on the boards, offensively and defensively, and that really controlled the game early. Like I said, for 14 minutes, we played great basketball in the first half. We let them come down, give us some open looks. They hit the threes and got back in the game. What was it, 4 points or something like that?
It's kind of funny. You play well, but you got a couple minutes where you have a lull, and that's all it takes sometimes, right?
Well, that's the game of basketball. You know what I mean? It's funny. Like, you can play, you be up 12 points. The next thing you know, you come down, hit a couple threes, and they're right back in the game. And that's what you got to love about the game. That's what makes it so exciting. So, give Philip Barbour credit. They kept playing. They kept getting hard. They kept battling. And, they were right back in it. And luckily, in the second half, we made the proper adjustments we needed to make and able to hit some shots and get out in transition and make some plays.
And you guys were able to mix it up there in the third quarter. Corbin got inside for some baskets because of some passing, and Brent was also able to. He doesn't need a lot of room, but he got enough room to get some shots off. And like he's done most of this year, I think he hit 3 of his 5 threes in the third quarter there.
Yeah, most things we talked about at halftime was making sure we did a little better job getting out, getting the shooters. Getting out in transition, really filling the lanes the way we're supposed to. I thought sometimes when we got out in transition, we had too many guys clouded up in one area and we didn't have very good spacing. In the second half, I thought we did a better job of spacing out and able to drive in. Chase Finger did a great job of trying to get to the rim and kicking it out for shooters. Troy did the same thing, and got Brent going there a little bit, and that was the he hit a couple big threes, stretched the lead there at the beginning of the second half, and that was a difference in the game.
How much of a difference is it with you guys just making one extra pass? It seems like if you make that one extra pass, you're going to get a better shot, and it kind of snowballs from there, right?
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about since the beginning of the year. Like, make the extra pass, trust your teammates, and that's what the game of basketball is all about. Making the extra pass, believe in one another, and we did a great job of that tonight, and our guys are really starting to do a better job of that. And we're trying to get guys involved, and that's really making a difference for us, I think.
And what about your defense? It seemed like you guys stepped up. They didn't really get a lot of good shots there in the second half at all, really. Everything was contested, and they had to work for everything they got.
Right, I thought that in the second half, like I said, we really stressed that we don't need to really run at shooters.
Yeah.
We just need to contest shooters, get our hands up. We've got some pretty good length. And we run a 2-3 or whatever defense we run, we can cover up a lot of space very quickly. And so as long as our guys are moving when the ball's in the air and doing the things we talk about doing on the defensive end, well, I think we can get down and shut teams down. But like I said, we just had a lull there for 2 minutes. Yeah. We just didn't do very well.
Do you think it is kind of a sign of a good team? You're beating teams you should beat. You're taking care of business on your own floor. Like you said, like other coaches have said, those are the things you need to do to be a winning team for a whole season, and you're doing it right now.
Right. We've talked about, like I said, trying to get to the top of the Big Ten, compete for a Big Ten championship. And I thought Monday night, even though Preston's not in the Big Ten, that was a big sectional win for us. I think I showed the heart of our team. We was down 22-8.
Yeah.
We showed a lot of fight back against adversity.
That's never an easy place to play.
No, and that's not at all. And like I said, that shows signs of a great team, because I don't know. We've had some good players in the past, and we've had some kids wanting to play, but I don't know if any of our teams in the past could have come back from that deficit. So that shows signs that we're moving in the right direction. And like I said, as long as they keep believing in one another and playing hard and sharing that basketball, we're going to keep getting better down the stretch.
You guys are 12-2 now. Can you remember a better start for North Marion boys team? Even when you were playing, this has got to be approaching school record, or maybe even close, you would think.
Well,
I know you're not thinking about it.
We haven't always been that bad.
Okay.
We've actually had some good teams.
Okay.
Remember, we got a state championship hanging up there.
No, but I'm just saying 12-2. That's a big number.
That team was 23-2, so they had to win some games somewhere along the line. So, but don't give us too much credit yet. All right. So we're just trying to take it one game at a time, trying to look. Like I said, I told the boys we got 3 objectives this week. Our names are Preston, Philip Barbour, and Buchanan. We didn't. I said so far we're 2-2. Finished out the last one, and like I said, we want to take one game at a time. Keep doing the things that we're doing, and when it's all said and done, then we'll look back and see where we're at.
Do you think that's maybe an important thing, though? The kids aren't getting big heads; they're keeping everything in pretty good perspective right now.
I think when you haven't been there, we don't know how to get big headed right now. You know what I mean? So they're just believing whatever they're playing. They're having a lot of fun. They love being around one another.
Yeah.
You know, and that's making a difference. You know, and like I said, we just want to take one game at a time. If we like I said, if we go out and for some reason we lose a few more games or something like that, I still think we have a great team. We're just going to continue to battle, continue to try to get better each night.